Hey, second grade student musicians, Mr. Osborne here. In this slide, I want to look just really quick at a couple other things that I wasn't able to cover in the other slide on the Baroque period, because we were talking a lot about Johann Sebastian Bach. So check this out. This is the Baroque period orchestra, and this is what it looks like. And I'll give you a chance to look it over. And this is pretty cool, and you also will be able to actually hear, I believe, Vivaldi's music. And the other thing that's neat about this is, actually, to be right with you, the Baroque, the seating charts weren't actually created until like somewhere between the classical and the Romantic period. But this is how they would sit during the Baroque period. There's no conductor. Clarinet was added later. You might remember also that there were no women, which is crazy because they're great musicians. And they had to stand. So that was another tough thing on how they could stand and play and turn pages and all that. It's amazing. Anyway, that's the Baroque orchestra seating chart. And then, like I say, you can also kind of compare it to what the classical period looked like. You'll see there was some more additional instruments. And then you can see the Romantic period too. And you can listen to the music if you'd like to. Okay, so that's the seating chart for the Baroque period orchestra. The next fun game is, of course, the Baroque Train the Brain. On this one, you might remember how to train the brain works because I think we talked about that maybe earlier in this lesson. But you basically take the vocabulary word like orchestra and you put it in there, and then you find what goes with this. And was it first introduced in the Baroque period? Yes, it was. All right, so you get an idea how train the brain works. On this one is a fun Jeopardy quiz, and again, you can play this with. You can play this on your own if you want to, or you can see if you can find someone that'll play along with you, and that's always fun. Okay, so that's the Baroque quiz challenge. Now, I want to talk to you about high and low. High and low is talking about high pitches and low pitches. And if you look at this first one, you'll get an opportunity to see high and low. And it's a fun game with Bob and Dylan. And so, like, you listen to this, and then you listen to this, and it says here who is playing the higher note. Well, if you think it's Bob, you press on Bob. Okay, and yeah, so let's do another one. Who's playing the low note? So you press this, and then you listen to this, and you say who's playing the low note. Now let's say you think it's Dylan, although I know you guys are super genius and you're probably going to say it's Bob, but let's say you say Dylan. It'll say try again. So then you'll listen again and determine which is the lower note, and then yeah, good job. Now, after you've done this a couple times, you can then go to game mode, and you can play game mode, and it goes to like 10 questions, and then you can see how you did after 10 questions. Okay, that's higher and lower. Pitches. That's a fun game, and I always love to share that one with everybody because it's a lot of fun to do. And I think we might have done this before. Maybe. This other one is bounce high, bounce low, bounce the ball to shallow. You might remember that song from some other places. So you basically start the song. Let's see if I've got the right thing here.
Bounce high, bounce low.
Yeah, and notice if you press on those as you're singing it, bounce high, bounce low. And this, of course, closes it back up, but then you can do it on your own. Bounce high, bounce low, bounce a ball to Shiloh. And that gives you a chance to see what it looks like when you're singing along, or maybe you're looking at some music. Okay, so that's another fun way to learn high and low. And then the last one is writing high and low, and this is going to give you a chance to actually write. And so on this one, what you'll do is you'll press the song.
Snail, 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 go round and round and round. Snail,
So you'll
snail,
snail,
go
snail.
round and round and round.
Yeah, so snail, 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 snail. And then what you'll do is you'll check and see if you got your writing correct. And so look at that. Correct. See all the green? Now, what would happen if I put snail, 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 snail? Would that be correct? Let's check it. Yeah, you'll see that these two were not correct. So that's kind of a fun way to kind of check yourself and see if you've got it figured out as you're singing along. So as you're singing this, put the correct things in too. And rain, rain, go away. It'll be the similar with that one. And then doggy, doggy, where's your bone? That one will be like that too. And then you'll just sing along and put the correct icons in the right spot, like doggy, doggy, where's your bone? Let's see if we got that. Okay, yeah, but you definitely want to listen to it. Don't just throw it up there. I knew that because I knew that song pretty good. But if you don't know the song very good, you can't probably figure that out. So you want to listen.
Doggy, doggy, where's your bone? Someone stole it from my home.
Doggy, doggy, where's your bone? Someone stole it from my home. Good. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. That's a lot of fun. And let me check and see. I think, yeah, that's it for this. I hope you guys enjoy having fun with these games and learning more about the Baroque period and then also about high and low. Talk to you soon.